I washed my hair like 3 times, bro. I'm a germaphobe. Calm down.
But I get like UG. Yo, what's up? What it is? Welcome back to TUBTALk. We're on episode number 15 today. We got
Kidraw.
Boi Tasik.
Pikafi.
What the fuck?
The brother of Pikachu.
Pika. And I'm your boy LJ. Remember, we are unfiltered, unbiased, and unfucking apologetic.
Yeah.
One time.
One more time. I thought you want to do the whole thing. I thought that was like a bad thing.
Okay, so today we're going to be back to the music industry. We're going to be talking about two particular artists that we've gone in depth to research and find out about. So, who wants to start first?
You.
Okay, I'm going to start first. This is like put me on the spot. And so, first off, actually, let's go overseas and then we come internally. Let's do that.
And watch the similarities between outside and
Inside.
Yeah.
Outside and inside. So first off, we looked at this country singer that turned down close to about $8 million US to sign for a label, right? So his name is Oliver Anthony.
Not
right?
twist.
Twist is the right one.
Can I have some more? You don't know who Oliver Twist is, do you?
Does it?
You don't. It's okay. I don't know too. I just know his name.
Right, so Oliver Anthony was, I think he got his claim to fame on TikTok, right? So he was recording himself playing country music in the jungle, chilled out, acoustic guitar, right? Set up a microphone, and then he just went all the way, right? And then he went viral, right? So, and then his Instagram also had the reels, which went viral after that, right? I think he garnered close to about, if I'm not mistaken, it was about 240 million views, right, in total, or something along those lines.
Indie.
Right?
Zero
Yeah,
label.
just to highlight, he's indie. He's completely indie, right?
Zero label.
He's just
240 million views.
Pure talent.
But I love how he operates, though.
Yeah, he's pretty chilled about it. I was looking at most of his videos, and his tracks are more on passion rather than, to get views and do stuff that people watch nowadays, right?
Yeah.
And we talk about the short attention span of people, but when you watch his videos, you just get glued in, right?
It's authentic.
It's authentic. It's like pure passion and it's different, right? Him being indie, which makes it a lot more difficult normally for country singers, because I know country singers don't get the marketing budget as to other genre, as in globally.
Yeah.
Right? They do get it like in areas where I listen to country music, but globally they don't get that.
That kind of shine.
Yeah, that kind of shine, and very rarely that you hear people
Talk about country music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The last country dude I knew was, Billy Ray Cyrus? That was Miley Cyrus.
The last country song I remember was Lil Nas.
Yeah.
That horse song.
Yeah, the horse that wasn't really about a horse.
I don't know, but I call it a horse song.
Yeah, but it got a massive backlash from the whites because they claim that is not country song.
Oh, the Lil Nas X song?
It's fusion.
It is fusion, though.
country
It really
trap.
is.
Yeah,
It's bridging the two. Because we're like, I would never listen to that song if it was just a country song, bro.
Like I would never listen to a country song.
generally.
Being
Facts.
honest, I wouldn't even know who this Oliver Anthony was if he didn't do that shit what he did on TikTok.
And I think this is where I feel record labels are struggling to retain artists or to keep artists under contract, right? Or sign artists. And
Because they don't know how to break artists anymore.
yeah, they don't know how to break artists anymore. And then on the other hand, if you talk about 5 or 10 years ago, right, record labels would throw money on promoting the artist, right? Put him everywhere for him to be known.
Yeah.
Right? But now you don't really need that at all. I mean, going viral on TikTok is one thing, but he followed up with multiple different versions and songs that he did just by him playing in a fucking jungle, dude. Like he was in a jungle. Like if you watch his videos, he's just there.
He's just chilled out.
He's just chilled out. Like he's not worried. He's not worried about.
Because he answers to no one. That's the best part.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's the
mean?
thing.
Like,
So
he
he
do
does
whatever the fuck he wants.
He does it when he feels like it. He does it when he's on his time, right? There is also a story where he canceled the concert, right? He had a concert. I forgot the location, but he canceled the concert because the ticket providers charged $120 per ticket to come watch him, and he was like canceled it because it was too expensive. Be it he already paid for the venue, he already paid for rentals and stuff like that. They just canceled that shit. It's like, I'm not gonna host a concert for people to
dope,
come
though.
watch me.
That's
right?
like one for the folks. It's one for the people.
Yeah, and I think money is not really on his mind. Like,
It's not money driven now.
yeah, and TikTok and Instagram probably would generate a bit of money. Spotify as well.
I mean, his Spotify is like what, 4 mil?
Yeah, 4 million monthly
4 million.
listeners.
Yeah, man.
And this is country music, bro. It's like
It's not even the main genre.
yeah, it's like you sit and you discuss and you just have fun.
But you need to know America has 200 plus 300.
Oh, Texas is
million,
big too, though.
right? And,
True.
And that's a lot
not
of-
just America,
Yeah. I mean, like country.
Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, I think it's a stunt lah. Maybe lah. It's my point of view.
It raised already. It's 6 million now.
Oh shit.
Hello.
I just checked
wow.
it. It is
Okay.
6 million
We
now.
checked
Yeah.
it, I think, a couple of days back.
Yeah.
Couple of
couple
weeks.
days back.
I checked it last week.
I think because it's the week update. Cool.
So what's the reason we're talking about this guy?
Because it's indie,
Okay,
right? Like I look at it
He
as
doesn't need labels to get to
Yeah.
that level.
but what do you mean indie, independent?
Independent.
independent. He's
Not
not signed to
any
anything.
big label.
No.
No,
In fact,
no
he
big label.
rejected an $8 million offer from a label.
But he released a song in Spotify
Yep,
Yeah.
that owns by Universal.
true.
Is Zach fucking Lee?
That doesn't mean he's under a label.
No, but I get where you're coming from. I know Universal owns a couple of shares in Spotify.
It's like
and-
30%.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a small amount in perspective of business, right?
30%. 3%.
3%, yeah, 3%. Right. So they with the number of views and money commission being paid out, they should get something out of that 3%.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good part from Universal business wise, because Spotify is one of the biggest streaming sites outside of the US. Right? US is all Apple Music and shit, but outside of the US, it's Spotify, right?
Yeah.
So I think Universal did a good business deal there.
I mean, I don't see it being a problem, to be honest, because even though they own bits and pieces of Spotify, they don't have a say in what the artist can and cannot do.
True.
That's the like you can post your songs on Spotify, but if you're under a label, you'd have to go through 10 walls of
Approval.
Yeah,
to
approval.
release a song.
to get to your songs on Spotify.
It's ridiculous.
So yeah, he has a lot of followers. Can I say followers?
Oh yeah.
Fans. I would say
Streams.
loyal
Streams.
fans.
Streams.
Yes.
And listeners.
Yeah,
And,
loyal listeners, right?
We actually want to relate with there's one
A
Malaysian
local boy.
artist who already break through more than Yuna. So Yuna is now no longer on the throne. She's been dethroned by this guy named
She's been dethroned by Yuna. What do you mean?
No, Yuna has been dethroned by
Oh,
him.
Yuna's been dethroned by him.
yeah. I said the other way around.
No, I understood.
Nah, he's
you.
just-
I'm sorry.
You want me to say it
things.
again, right?
No.
Okay, ladies and gentle gents, listen up, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'm gonna take my. Okay. So UG now has a.
He has
3.4 million monthly listeners.
4.1.
4.1.
Has it gone up? Like,
Okay,
Yes.
so there's there's 3.7 million
Sorry,
more
3.7,
than
yeah.
Yuna, right? 3.7 million more than Yuna,
What about CT?
and
What about CT?
Nurhaliza.
Yeah.
the
it out.
greatest artist in Malaysia. How about her?
of all time.
Of all times.
Of all
Of all
time.
time in Malaysia. No? The fact that she did
1.2.
1.2, okay.
But then again, she's kind of out of the main limelight for like ages already, bro.
She's not
This
really.
is just her royalty numbers, 1.2. Most probably.
Okay. So the reason we making this video because we want to calculate, right, how much artists can make in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So in the last few videos, past videos, we already calculate UG's
Top
royalty.
top streaming song punya amount,
Uh-huh.
which was 200 million.
200 million. So based on
Which is
200,
Guinness World Book Record for Malaysia's highest stream song.
Highest stream song.
Yeah.
Which
So-
is crazy.
Yeah. So based on one song, UG received 350 plus thousand USD.
330-ish.
330.
300.
I think that is split with the other
Putri
artist
Dahlia,
for-
yeah.
Putri Dahlia, I think the Old Love, right?
Yeah.
And that is just off one song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's just one track, guys.
So there's only one way to find out. It's either
And-
we need to hear from.
And if you go into a label, that 330 becomes
Less than that.
You get 30.
90.
You get
No,
30.
less than that.
Because
No,
60 is going to
30.
be a music video and album budget.
No, I'm talking about like that
Like royalties,
330k,
15 to 20%.
You see,
Yeah,
on an average,
20%.
on an average contract,
60.
on an average contract for an artist is 15 to 20%,
Yeah,
right? That is your royalty earning. The rest is taken by the
the
label.
labels. Yeah.
If you're lucky, you get that 60-40 or that
Yeah.
40-60.
But
higher.
that's, I feel like you got to do most of the shit for your album, for your marketing, for your fucking graphic designs, for your mastering. Because I know one person in the industry who has a 60-40 cut with a major label.
I think back then, yes, you have to do all those. But now there are no recipe for you to be up there, right? So it's just
Yeah, no, I mean that's the thing. Like take the country singer for example, right? He could have just signed on to a big label. His marketing budget could have not his marketing budget. He would have his own marketing team that he can work with to release his tracks. But
But however, he did sign to a agent now.
he has to. I mean, he's big to an extent where probably he's getting calls like every
Oh, yeah, definitely.
5 to 10 minutes, right? Say, hey, can you come and perform here? Hey,
Yeah.
can you do this? Hey, can you do that? So getting an
He's
agent,
a moneymaker.
But at that stage, the agent's working for him. He's not
Right.
working
Exactly.
for.
That's the
He's
difference.
still not answering to anyone.
Exactly.
So I think if you put it in the perspective where the extra money goes to all these marketing budgets and music videos and stuff like that, I think now currently with the current generation, everybody's super creative, right? Like I don't know about for me, it's like everybody's super creative. Everybody has their skill set, and most of the time in a group of friends, you have somebody who's really good at video editing, somebody who's really good at shooting videos, somebody who's really good at mixing and mastering. Somebody is. I mean, when you combine all that together and you split the amount of money among those group of people, I think you still make a lot more than joining a label.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely, bro.
And then you bring your friends up together with you, right? Like the people that
And
you
then your
work with.
team is basically
My man.
people you can trust.
my man.
Exactly.
Let's go.
That's how we roll.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Just shaking everybody's head.
It's just like
You sick,
Smile and wave, boys.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, lah.
I think he recently performed in Sydney, right?
UG.
Yeah.
Who's
So-
Sydney?
One of the
Sydney,
people
the
that
country.
Yeah, mate.
we talked about, Luna Dira.
Yeah.
Luna Dira, I think, performed together with him in that same festival.
Same event, yeah.
Concert.
A lot of Tonton Asia.
Congratulations, guys. Damn.
I think Pop Shavit performed there also.
Wow.
Did they?
Yeah, Pop Shavit performed in that
Oh,
event.
damn, I haven't heard of them in a while.
Only one song.
That's not a big
That's
fan.
not a big fan. You're
No,
a
I
big
mean,
fan of that song.
Oh, no, you're just a big fan of that song. I'm a big fan of that thing. I only like one song.
Also, another thing to highlight, UG
Uh,
is independent.
yeah, the similarities. Which means he answers to no one.
So the ceiling is not set. So basically, he can do whatever he wants,
Yeah.
whenever he wants, as long as he keeps on producing good music.
And he's still young.
He's like what, 22?
Yeah.
22, right? He's 22
He's
fucking
got a
years
whole
old.
world. Like
It's a good song too.
Yeah, man.
And if he gets his shit right and he gets his
I mean, he's
on the right track.
UG, get a fucking
he's at
accountant,
4
man.
point. He's at 4.1. I think
A
he already got
trustworthy
shit right.
accountant.
No. You get a fucking accountant.
A
Make sure you get
trustworthy
your
one.
tax shit right. Right? Because people will hunt you down for the dumbest of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You need to check
We
your
sound like
friend
old
too.
people.
And not only that,
Advising
especially
kids.
since
I
you're
swear to
an
God.
independent artist, there's going to be a lot of people trying to
Get a fucking
block
account.
your ways. Okay, continue.
I saw this.
No, block your ways. What is this? If anything, I'm holding some boobs up, bro. Alright?
I saw this.
And now that's you.
So as I
Rock your
mentioned,
way.
there are no recipe. there are actually recipe, a new one. It's not like
It's not the
like
old
in
same shit.
1995, 2000 ways,
Oh, yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
there's this one video, right? I'm gonna show you guys, huh? One sec.
Is that that video
you
about
ready?
microtransaction?
Micro penis. Okay.
Micro what?
The new music economy is not about dollars and cents. It's about fractions of a cent.
Yeah,
Fraction.
The
man.
new
Come on.
music economy is not about trying to find
Oh, I
a
saw
hit.
this
It's
video.
about building a
Amazing.
catalog, and along the way you might find a hit. It's about every mickle make a muckle. And if you don't understand the concepts of micropayments and how moving forward, it is what is going to pay you as an artist, as a creator, content creator, as a videographer, as a filmmaker, then it might as well leave the creative industry. Because things and times have changed, and so has the payout economy. It's not about dollars and cents anymore. It's about a fraction of a cent and the volume you can pull in. So for Spotify artists out there, don't watch nobody and them big hit. Go and take your time and build your catalog. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you, the artist that you don't know is making a lot more money than the ones you do. I'm out.
Facts, though.
Facts.
First off, I love the Jamaican accent.
So yeah,
fucking
It's all
love that
about
accent.
moving forward.
What one?
That's racist, man.
the artists that you know,
God bless.
Huh?
God bless.
God bless.
the artists that you know
Jacques.
are making less money than the artists you don't know.
The
The
artists
artists
that you don't know.
are making more money than the artists that you know.
Facts.
Okay,
it's
and the
facts.
funny thing is that this is business, right? Remember, people always say like, in order to become a millionaire, you have to have 7 sources of income,
That's true.
right? Same concept, bro. If you got like 10 songs generating 200,000 views, you might not be front and center, right? But each of those songs are paying you a certain amount of money, which at the end of the day generates more money than one song you try to find a hit on. Right? Like, I mean, think about it.
It's about
the-
building a catalog.
It's a concept of how business is.
Yeah.
It's just that instead of multiple different projects that you're doing, this is just one project with multiple different sources,
Yeah.
right? And the thing is, I think UG is doing that at the moment, right? He has I think his top 5 songs all have 1 million and above plays.
So
Streaming.
I think I have his portfolio.
So I think
his track
people, even though
portfolio.
you have a hit song, right? Hit song. And when people go to your profile and there's only one song, people not gonna come again.
Oh yeah.
True that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Based
There's
on
nothing to explore.
Like,
yeah,
I mean, to
it's
be honest,
totally right.
based on experience,
Yeah.
myself.
Oh yeah. We've been
Yeah.
talking about it a long time ago, man.
Oh, you have one song.
Guess who don't want to listen?
Nobody.
You.
You got one song.
No, what I mean is that
Yeah, you got one.
The fuck, I don't
But
know.
don't worry, guys. He got
Don't
one
worry, he got a
song.
lot in the bank. Or
A lot.
it's banking up.
it's banking up. Yeah, it's banking up. But in the perspective of how business is, I mean, different sources of income get you paid. And I think now Spotify artists or Apple Music artists or artists in general, right? I don't think shows are normally, if you're big enough and you do shows, you get paid the big bank. But I know for a fact that at this particular moment, dealing with event companies, I've seen a lot of artists come through, and the max that companies pay out is 1.5. Unless if you're a big shot, then you get paid even more. But the average is about 1,500 per show, right? And if you're gonna keep on doing that all the time,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong.
It's
What I'm
just
saying
like Michelle Yeoh said, right? If you want to aim something, aim international, go big.
yeah, no,
When I
that-
go
but-
somewhere, go out.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't do shows. What I'm saying is that you would be able to generate income
without doing shows.
Yeah.
And once
yeah.
you get that right, you can push out big shows because you have money to invest in.
Yeah.
Right? You
And
don't
not only that, after that, you won't be susceptible to accepting all these shitty ass payments from shitty shows because you need some extra bucks here or there. And trust me, in the Malaysian industry, I've been there. Ooh, they pay you crap, bro.
Yeah.
As a performer, as an MC, they pay you crap. Real talk. And it's gotten only worse in recent times.
Yeah.
Or it stayed the same, which is even worse.
Or they want you
because
to
things
pay.
are inflating.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Bro, it's
But the
got
price
so
stayed the same.
worse.
Or
Back
they
then,
want
I used
you, or they want you to pay for you to perform.
Oh yeah, that's worse. Yep.
It's
We've gotten
definitely
worse.
gotten worse.
It's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
Chawa.
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 Yes.
Okay, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. We'll see you in the States.
So I think
I won't go to States to get shot.
Luna did an event as well together to get money to go and perform with UG in Sydney, right? Her event, I think, didn't generate as much, but more of the online movement sort of generated that amount of money. But she just did the event. It was a quite fun event. Our friend Claudia Tan was there.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Our
No,
friend?
it's not. It's not
the person that we talk about the
It's
most.
not about how.
I mean, like from what we can tell, she likes us. We like her. We're friends.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Claudia, what's up? Come
sort of
on,
friends.
holla at your boys over here. Come through.
No, it's not.
He's shooting his shot.
No, it's
just
not
got caught
about.
shooting
It's not about how many
I'm
people
just doing my
attend
thing.
on the event, right? It's
Right.
about they making shows in Australia, right? It means there's a lot of listeners.
Yeah.
From
There's
From
that-
data-wise, there's a
listeners
lot of
outside.
listeners.
They've already. It's like
They broke through.
success, yeah.
They broke through.
And to do it without a label is a big fucking statement,
Yeah.
right? It gives other artists who sit in a room
Because
and
you look at label now, like you see the lineup from the
Yeah, damn, Jin, you
the outside, the one in Sydney. Nobody is from a label.
Yeah.
nobody's from a label.
I was like, what the
Right,
fuck
if you
is
see the
going
lineup
on?
for that, nobody's from a label.
they are way better than.
No, I just
we
think
cannot
that
say
they
that.
don't have somebody. I will put it this way: I just think that nobody is controlling their movements, right? Because imagine if like somebody tells you that, hey, don't release this song, just do mainstream shit for radio. That's where you get paid, right? And that particular song might be the it thing.
It becomes more authentic, because
Right, because
they're
you
making
felt
songs that like resonates with them.
Yeah. No, you don't have a cap on your creative output.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a minute to really feel the track, you could take a minute to really feel it. If you want to go really deep and crazy and not so mainstream on your bars, you can do that. That is
have
the
fun. You
complete-
can have fun.
Yeah, that's the complete opposite of what a label wants. You got to be commercial. You got to be a package.
You gotta be a cash cow.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, hats off to UG and Oliver Anthony who keep doing what they're doing for the love of the music, right?
Facts.
So I'm just gonna put this question out
Get
there for
honest music.
as we wrap up. I'm just gonna put this question out there for the three of you guys, including me, right? What do you think a label offers that an indie artist cannot do?
Startup.
Just off the top of your head.
Startup. That's it.
Bigger and better connection in terms
Okay,
of
networking.
to go to break through international.
No, but UG did it without networking.
That's true though.
Come again?
UG did it without anything.
Yeah.
Just a laptop.
I
and
mean,
a-
with TikTok and
Garage
Okay,
band at home.
what UG has now, right? He can go bigger than what he is right now.
Oh yeah.
More bigger.
True.
That's true.
With a label.
Because I did read
no,
a
no.
little bit of his story.
I mean,
Not
there's a
necessarily,
possibility with a label that
Yeah.
you could go
No, with labels connection, not with label.
Ah,
Right?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, with
Right,
their
right,
connection.
right.
And
So networking.
But either way, I feel like a label might get you those better features that might make you that super track. You know, those not say one hit wonders, but those super viral songs like Rich Chigga at the time. Forgot the name of the track. Or like, Lil Nas, that Old Town fucking horse song.
Yeah.
it's on road.
Right.
Until he,
Boy, what about you?
I mean, financially at the start, I guess.
The capital, basically.
Yeah, a capital.
Right. Kid.
Other
Yeah,
than, other than that, I I don't see anything.
Yeah, those are the things that
a
artists
label can do.
struggle with.
I think the only valid point is fees, networking.
Yeah.
I think legally also is another thing.
True.
You can do that with publishing.
Yeah, exactly. Though.
True.
Yeah.
You can, but
You can do that shit with publishing. It's not labels.
it's always good to have a good legal team behind
And most
you.
of the time, labels are the one who use the legality to fuck you up.
True.
You
It's
see it
double-edged
again and
sword.
again.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword sort of thing. Right, kid? What about you?
I mean, like they'll take care of you legally if you're the cash cow,
Tak boleh lah.
but if you're not, they're just
That is pointless.
Yeah.
True. I agree.
man.
We have seen
Labels
artists.
don't care about you. Hello,
5 more minutes.
Claudia.
Hey, yo, give me the phone.
So, kid, what do you think?
I think for me, honestly, because I feel like most artists are young people and they're very passionate, and some of them might have the facilities, some of them might not have the facilities. So I feel like the label, especially for a startup artist who doesn't know a lot about the technology, about all those other things, it might be a good way for them to start up their career in a sense that, okay, everything is organized. Because I've seen some artists, they're very sloppy, they're very disorganized, they don't know how to release tracks, they don't know how to market stuff. So I feel like maybe if you spend 1 or 2 years in a label, that you might have a grasp of how to do those
like,
kind of
yeah,
things on yourself,
yeah,
you know?
If you get that 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or maybe the other way around. You build up your name just like UG, and then big labels gonna approach you. Now you.
Oh yeah, now that's the
in your
balls
hand.
in your court. Yeah,
That's
100
like,
million.
That's like collecting.
that's like Oliver,
What,
dude.
Drake.
Yeah.
Like 8 million, and even he knows, like, fuck you, now I ain't gonna take 8 million.
So you need to know how to play it right.
Yeah, you know how to play cards.
It's there's pro and cons. If with you with a big label or you independent, there's pro and cons, right?
Yeah.
So you have to understand both, and you have
There's
to
more
play it right.
cons than pro, though. Honestly.
I
No,
guess
yeah,
that
no,
both.
well,
in,
it's-
in 2023, I think there's
more
more
cons than
pros.
pro.
Yeah, that's true.
In 2023, I think there's more pros being an indie artist
Yeah.
than a label artist, right?
Because most of the shit you can look up if you don't know about music.
True. And I believe in order for a label to pivot is to be able to offer artists ways that you can build to be independent. If labels would be able to educate and pivot that way, they would be able to sign even more artists.
I don't know, but when you think about it like this, right? The guy said just now it's about building a catalog, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you build your catalog. Why, at some point in your career, you give that away? You give that freedom away.
Oh no, that
Why
is
not?
just a quick money.
That
that's
is
a quick money
business.
scheme. Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
that is like
that is
you're
business.
selling your
Yeah,
assets.
when you build your own business, right? For example, like anything. Okay, let's take YouTube, right? But YouTube kind of dumb because he sold to Google like how many? $8
billion.
$8 billion, and then 10 years later,
It's
YouTube.
valued at $127 billion.
Yeah. So in a week, Google made 8 billion.
No, I think they made 100 billion.
No, but
No,
I
yeah,
can go
yeah,
back.
I
I can, you see, if you put it in that terms, right, I can go back to the extent where when Alaska was sold to US for $8 million, right, and now Alaska is worth $200 trillion because they found oil.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's very hard to say whether benda tu akan naik ke tak tau.
Yeah. And
It depends on what you need in the moment.
True,
and, you know,
true.
it's a very individualistic approach.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong for you to sell your catalog because
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's your decision to cash out, and
Even Future
Would you
sold his
sell your
catalog,
catalog
right?
to labels?
one day,
Why?
why not? Because if I can make one hit, I can make 100 hits.
Ask me that question next.
Would you sell your catalog?
Oh, I thought you said would you sign to a label?
No. I mean, would you sell your catalog?
Yeah.
You go in 10 songs, all yours. The 11th song is percentage. je.
No, for me, I feel like I would do that at the end of my career. Maybe
Because-
when I'm like 45 or something, and I have like 200 songs, I would sell this shit for 100 mil. After that, I would start a tech company.
Yeah.
You
That's
wouldn't
all.
keep your songs, like your own royalties,
No.
your masters. You wouldn't keep it.
No, I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't give it to my kids as well.
No, but if you're big enough, you would be able to negotiate your masters
Exactly.
and your royalties, right? Your
Just remember, whatever you can earn, perhaps because they're a label, so they're doing it way long term, perhaps more than one lifetime. So me, I won't be able to spend that money, enjoy that money. My kids won't be able to enjoy that kind of volume of money. So I feel like that quick payout would ensure me the funds that I need to ensure a better life for me and my lineage.
Yeah. How about you?
I would not,
Why?
because I would start up my own label and let my label
And then?
own my shit.
And then you're still gonna get the money until you die.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you're gonna pass it down to your
It's
kids.
lineage, yeah.
Yeah, it's generational wealth.
It's gonna pass.
I don't know, like,
I mean, like, you
Hey, nothing wrong.
it's nothing wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Again, even
It's great.
Like, I mean, if you look at the movie, see, Lucasfilm sold Star Wars to Disney,
Ooh.
right?
Yeah,
And
that
then
was
what
a bad
happened
move.
to Star Wars?
That was a bad move.
And then what happened to Star
No,
Wars?
no, but like I said, it's an investment, right? Like he got paid big money, right? But again, like I digress, right? So I look at it as it's a 50-50 thing. Like, some people would like to sell their catalog, some people not, right? There's no wrong or right. If you sell, you get a big payout. If you don't, you keep on getting money every day for the next 60, 70 years of your life, right?
Yeah.
And then it passes down to your next of kin and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Right? So
Right.
there's no wrong or
But
right.
whatever I'm saying right now is for this moment, right? Not who knows. One day I'm gonna hold it. Nobody knows.
But I do believe, like, if you want to go fast,
Yeah,
go
I'll
long.
go your-
If you want to go far, you go with a team. So let's say if I'm big enough, and back to the question I thought you asked him, like, would you join a label? I wouldn't join a label. I would like
collaborate.
build the label.
build the label with my homies, like y'all,
Oh.
and then make our own OVO, bro. Like fuck them, like
Yeah.
make our own thing.
But that's not his question. Was that your question?
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no, no,
would,
no,
you,
no.
would you sell your catalog?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
sell.
no,
I wouldn't
that,
sell.
that was
my-
the question I thought he asked you just now.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of the same, but I wouldn't sell my masters. I would sell a certain percentage of the royalties. Right? I wouldn't sell the whole thing.
So you would negotiate a better cut, like
Yeah, I would negotiate a better cut instead of like 100%. Like here you go. Right? I'll take everything.
Well, I mean, like if you're big enough, you can negotiate anything, right?
Yeah. You know, let's cross that bridge when we come there. So, anything else that we want to wrap up before, before we close off episode 15?
Yeah. That's about it. That's
Nada.
That's all.
Right. So, hip
That's everything.
props to UG, and basically, if Oliver Anthony would ever watch our podcast, hopefully he does.
I'll send it to him.
And
Let's
congratulations
just-
to Luna Dira, Claudia,
Yeah.
and Jean.
Thong Thong gang.
Yeah,
Tom
Tom
Gang.
Gang for getting
Performance
Luna Dira
in-
over to perform
Overseas.
with UG overseas in Sydney.
Yeah.
It's a good pathway for a lot of upcoming artists to follow, right? Catch us next week, episode 16. We're gonna get a bit more interactive in episode 16. Right? We're gonna do sort
It's
of
got a footy episode.
it's gonna be sort of the World Cup of the music industry.
yeah.
And definitely we want you guys involved as well. So catch us next week, right here, same place, same time. Top Talk. Peace out.
Pew.
A fucking day, man.
What the hell?